You may have noticed that the ending of my videos and my TikToks lately have been a little different than normal. I've been including just a little bit asking you to donate to me either on Patreon or on Buy Me a Coffee, whereas I didn't used to do that before. This has become necessary for several reasons that I'm about to discuss. It does feel a little bit awkward for me to insert this little bit of self-promotion asking people to give me money at the end of my videos, especially considering the very serious and dire nature of some of the subjects that we discuss. But really it's something that I have to do. I have to do this because at the end of the day, these platforms that I use to get my message out, they aren't really friendly to the kind of content that I make. And because of that, I have to find additional ways to monetize my work in order to allow me to do more of it. Many of you have followed me over from my old TikTok account. That old account had many more followers than this one did, had much wider reach. And essentially any video that I made on politics got views in the thousands. It was very easy to get my message out with that account. However, that account was targeted by transphobes. Particularly the lives that I was doing on that account would get mass reported by transphobes for things that weren't even happening. They were saying that I was engaging in sexual content and nudity and that sort of thing, when of course I really wasn't. And ultimately TikTok decided to side with those people who were just straight up lying and ban my account. In addition to that, the subjects I cover are simply not YouTube friendly. YouTube does not like the sort of thing that I talk about at all, and I am rather foul-mouthed, which makes things a little bit more difficult on YouTube. And Twitch is just a whole other game. It's incredibly difficult to make a decent amount of money on Twitch, and so for those reasons, I'm having to seek alternate ways of monetizing. It was really a huge blow when I lost that old TikTok account. My discoverability on that account was just off the charts, and I was able to do lives with thousands of viewers, up to 160 concurrent viewers, where I was able to debate the bad guys and talk about all sorts of important subjects, and we were able to talk as a community and that sort of thing. Stuff like that is going to keep happening. If I'm going to discuss the subjects that I do, if I'm going to be taking the sort of stands that I take, and not shy away from the very serious nature of this content, there's going to be more bans, there's going to be more strikes against my accounts. So if you support my work, please consider becoming a Patreon, or a patron rather, on Patreon, or going to Buy Me a Coffee and giving me a one-time donation. You can also subscribe to me on Twitch. Thank you so much, guys. I love you. Keep fighting.